Ava, thank you. Well, to date, 178 troops from Indiana have been killed in the line of duty since the War on Terror began. For this week's edition of Indiana Interest, News Channel 18's Alex Dyro takes us to a monument for those fallen servicemen and women. Alex.
Kristen, the Fallen Hoosier Heroes Memorial for Enduring Freedom includes the names of many soldiers locally from our area, and many local mothers say they appreciate this memorial that sprang out of one veteran's patriotism for his own country. On a small street in the town of Westfield, Indiana, stands a memorial to all Indiana servicemen and women who've fallen in combat in the War on Terror since 9/11. The monument was started by Don Peed, a Vietnam vet who wanted to do something for Indiana troops after learning of the first combat casualties.
He came back 2 or 3 days later and he'd made a cross out in the garage, and he said he'd like to make one and put it out in the yard for anybody we had lost in Iraq or Afghanistan. And I said, well, I thought that was a great idea.
That great idea turned into the monument that now stands. Although Don Peed has passed away, Carol Peed and her stepson David Davis now care for the Fallen Hoosier Heroes Memorial for Enduring Freedom. It's a monument Davis believes is essential for a state as patriotic as Indiana.
We have a large percentage per capita of Hoosiers in Afghanistan and Iraq than any other state in the country. So it's very important that the people of Indiana know that this memorial's here, and to know that there's 178 families out here that need their support.
Several of those families are based locally. Brenda Wilson is the mother of fallen Marine Brian Wilson. She says the memorial reminds the families of those who have lost sons and daughters that they will not be forgotten.
It's very peaceful. Some families leave mementos there. You know, it's just a place to go and reflect. And it's a place we hope that people will drive by and see it and want to stop in.
Davis says the memorial here in Westfield is one of the only privately funded state memorials of its kind in Indiana and even the country.
My stepfather started in this 2002, which was right after 9/11. We believe that it is the oldest of its kind in the country as a war memorial, and I know it is the only one of its kind in the Midwest.
Because the memorial is privately funded mainly by Davis's wife, the organization will be holding several fundraisers to benefit the memorial's upkeep over the next few months. To find out more information on those fundraisers, head to our website, WLFI.com. Alex Dyro, News Channel 18.